So the next is oxytocin. Oxytocin is called the hug drug. It's also called the love hormone, and it's a naturally occurring hormone with powerful effects. Just by watching and interacting with a video or being here right now, we're getting a huge boost of oxytocin. And the theory on how it works is that on your skin, there's lots of different receptors for touch that are direct contact with your brain. And this is through the vagus nerve. Now, the vagus nerve is something that we're going to be talking a little bit about throughout because it's a very powerful nerve that's linked with your parasympathetic nervous system. Your parasympathetic nervous system is your rest and digest system. It's the opposite of your sympathetic, which is your fight, flight, or freeze response. So whenever you do something that's mindful, you're getting into that parasympathetic response. And by getting oxytocin in your body, you're also getting a huge boost of that. So what are some ways to improve the oxytocin? Well, Dr. Mercola, he calls himself the hug doctor, and he actually did research on oxytocin and hugs to see what the specific amount was so that he could actually give a recommendation for his patients. And the amazing thing is that he found out that if you do have 4 hugs per day for 20 seconds, that's what you need to survive. 6 hugs a day, 20 seconds, is what you need to maintain your oxytocin levels. And if you want to increase them, you need 8 hugs a day for 20 seconds to increase those oxytocin levels. Now, he wanted to prescribe that. Imagine your doctor prescribing you to get more hugs. If we did that, our society would be a lot better, I think. Or not, I don't know. But there is other ways to get oxytocin other than hugs. You can have a friendly handshake, pat someone on the back, or pat yourself on the back. You can kiss someone. Just having eye contact is another way. Which is why it's really important to look people in the eye when you're talking with them, because then you get a boost of oxytocin. How good is that? Just by nurturing others, so by volunteering your time or just helping out a friend in need or having a chat with a friend to help them, that can get a huge boost of oxytocin on both sides. Massaging because of the receptors, either self-massage or having a massage therapist or someone giving you a massage, you get that boost too. And practicing mind-body techniques like yoga and mindfulness are ways to connect your body. If you think of all of those receptors in your body, if you do yoga through different positions or move your body in certain ways with Tai Chi or yoga or any of those things, then you're going to be turning on and getting a boost of that. And just by giving a compliment. Now, if you just say to someone, hey, that's a really nice sweater. I do really like that sweater. I wish I had one myself. It's a nice compliment for you. You get a little boost of oxytocin as well. You get some endorphins. It works both ways. So you can give selfish compliments. Compliments for the other person that are truthful and honest, but to do it to make yourself feel okay. I'm okay with that. Well, you're a really good complimenter. You're practiced in being able to do that, and it's a normal day-to-day thing for you, which maybe you need to find ways to make that compliment a little bit more specific and engaging in that activity a bit more. Or it might not be a big enough technique at that time in order to create the kind of response that you're looking for. If you were 10 out of 10 pain and you give someone a compliment, it might not be the technique for you at that time. But if you were just a 1 or a 2 or a 3, then that compliment might be enough to bring that down that little bit, or at least take the edge off. So no, this one, a compliment might not go boom, right down from the top to bottom. But it is a way that every time you give that compliment, no matter what, you are getting more of that oxytocin in your brain. Think of this. If you all of a sudden stopped helping all other people, how much crappier would you feel? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Great question.